안녕하세요. 림베이스니 싱가포르 남자입니다. 네, 안녕하세요, 여러분들. So welcome once again to my weekly spirituality video. And today I just want to talk about one very important issue, that is focus. Focus is so very important if you want to be successful at anything. I think one of the biggest problem with modern people these days is the lack of focus or the inability to focus. And in fact, this has gotten so bad that medically they have given a specific name for people who are unable to focus. But this is not a problem only for one or two individuals, but it's a widespread problem. Most people in today's world, because of all the distractions in the world today, they find themselves incapable of focusing on anything for extended period of time. And you know how important focus is to success in any and everything, right? So now today, I'm going to introduce you one simple trick or one simple practice to, number one, test what is your level of focus. Okay, it can be used as a test, and doing it itself is a way of training your focus. What is that? Very simple. Now, this is taken from Indian yoga, yeah? Okay? Just, you don't have to be seated in any particular way. Just get comfortable. And important thing is close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes to help you focus, all right? So that you won't be distracted by things that you see around you, okay? Close your eyes and just say Om, okay? Just go Om for like as long as you can, like Om. Now this is one. What you do is this. Your target is 21. Now here is the test. Most people will never reach 21. So to test your level of focus, your level of focus, just do this and see what is the final number you remember before your mind drifts to fantasy land. Okay? That is the limit of your focus. There are people who can only go up to about 3 times and then they forget that then their world is their mind is in fantasy, but their body is still okay, that can happen. If the last number you remember is your measure of focus. Okay, and very few people, honestly, in my experience, very few people, the average modern people these days usually cannot go more than 10 usually before losing focus and going into wonderland, or what they call, or what in my system I call the story world. Okay, before going to the story world. And second thing is this, if you practice this as a focus practice, okay, in order to improve your focus, you can probably get about 15-ish before you go into storyland. But the more you just sit down and just go, okay, the more you do this, the more you improve your focus. Now, this is not a spiritual or religious thing. Why Om? You can say anything. You can even say yes. You can even say your own name, Jason. As long as it lasts one full breath, and then you have to start over and then last one full breath. Why Indian yoga use Om? Because it's the only sound you can make without fancying around with your muscles within your mouth. In order to make all kinds of fanciful sounds, you have to use a lot of muscles. Okay, so it's unnecessary since we are just trying to make some kind of sound. So make the simplest sound without moving your tongue, without moving everything else. So the simplest sound is really just like either Om or even Even this, okay, it doesn't matter what sound you make as long as it's comfortable and convenient. Right? This I took this from Indian yoga. I find it an extremely good way to test your level of focus and also to help you practice and extend your level of focus, which is something so sorely needed today. Because why? Because everybody seems to want to go to that story world. But what is the story world? The story world, I would say, is 95% of the reason why people live in misery today. If you don't know what the story world is, please check out this video on are you living in the story world or the real world? Try this exercise and tell me in the comments below what number you can reach before losing focus. In fact, actually, if you can go 21, that means you're someone who is already super focused. You don't have to try to go beyond that, honestly. Yep, let me know. Annyeong.